Yo, marujos, aqui é Pirata Grauth, bem-vindos a mais uma Aberto. Estamos aqui para dar continuidade à nossa gameplay. Bom, eu já peço aí desde o começo aí para quem gosta dessa série, né, dá um like para ajudar aqui a fortalecer o canal e para a gente ser mais recomendado aí pelo YouTube, né? E vamos lá, ver da onde a gente parou nesse jogo.
Wait there.
Okay.
Come on.
Follow me. Vamos ver aqui. Eu tinha que fazer as missões aqui desse negócio aqui para continuar. Fale com Sturgis. Vamos lá falar com Sturgis outra vez. Não, você não é Sturgis. Esse cara é
I'm
Sturgis.
busy. Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Aqui está.
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Teleportation.
Isso aí.
This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
É real, mano.
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually I'm gonna...
Chega de conversa. E faz o que eu pedi aí, faz um favor.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary. If you want, while you're working on that, I'll keep like.
Ok. Então eu vou ter que pegar essas peças aí que ele precisa. Parece que estão pertinho aqui. Vamos ver aqui. Dá pra construir elas. Vamos lá. Tem. Não posso construir? Ah, tá. Vamos construir de algum lugar. Vou fazer aqui, ó. Destruir essa casa aqui. Ah, essa casa não destrói. Cadê as casas que eu posso destruir? Que estão todas detonadas. Aqui, acho que eu já... Tá ficando cansado rápido, hein? Ali. Vamos fazer aqui. Eu não lembro direito qual o tamanho desse negócio, mas... eu acho que vai ser grande, então eu vou tentar por bem no meio aqui. Tá, construir a plataforma. Vou falar com Sturgis de novo. Caraca, por que esse cara fica longe?
Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Já, cara.
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I... Here's a list of 3. I'll meet you over at the...
Construir emissor de rádio, antena, retransmissão e construir console. Valeu.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this. This isn't going to do anything without power.
Já construiu tudo?
Just gotta make sure we've got enough power.
Tá, power. Power é energia. Vamos construir energias. Gerador. Quanto que isso aqui precisa de energia? Isso aqui é muito ou pouco? Acho que é muito. Esse dali tá com bastante tranqueira aqui. Fui juntando ao longo da gameplay. Caraca, mano. Isso precisa de muita energia. Faz. Pula aqui. Pera aí. Irmão. Tá atrapalhando aqui. Caraca, agora lascou. Não é energia suficiente. Meu Deus! Deu certo? Ó! Oh, vamos entrar no instituto já.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Bora!
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. I'm ready when you are.
Eu já tô aqui dentro já, pô.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And...
Quanta emoção.
Hold on to your butt.
Oba. Bom, gente, estamos no instituto. Oh, talvez eu até passe de nível agora. Vou andar devagar aqui porque eu não sei o que está acontecendo. Ver registro. Tá pedindo para fazer de novo isso? Carregar disco de varredura de rede. Oh, agora entendi. Deu disco por Sturges. Voltar. Injetar, né? Já fiz o que Sturges mandou fazer. Então vamos dar uma olhada aqui, ver se a gente pega alguma arma, alguma coisa do tipo. Eu nem sei como que eu tô de armamento aqui. É o que dá não jogar.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Agora é só conversa.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
De nada.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Busted. No way to pick this. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean, I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes.
What's going on?
It's me.
Father?
Your dad.
Father!
I'm here, Sean. Shh, shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father?
Que engraçado, né?
Father,
Por
help
quê?
me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Father, help me! E agora?
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time.
A legenda aqui.
It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Eu ouvi suficiente.
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something
Me pergunto se
amazing.
agora o Instituto pode ser parceiro dos Minutemen.
And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Realmente, questão de qualidade de vida é bem melhor o Instituto.
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself. I know. That is why we are so committed to creating a better life for ourselves here. And it's a life that you can now be part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Bora.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is
Quem
now
vai
your
dizer não
home
pro
as
filho?
much as it is mine.
Bem difícil.
Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them.
Já era. Então é isso aí, pessoal. Descobrimos onde está o paradeiro do nosso filho aqui, que na verdade ele está mais com cara de ser nosso pai. E eu vou terminar por aqui, porque já deve ter dado meia hora de gameplay. Muita conversa e pouca ação. E vamos ver o que vai ser daqui para frente. Praticamente estamos aqui, acho que acredito, bem próximo do final, né, do Fallout 4. E é isso aí. Muito obrigado e até a próxima. Yoho!